What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is going to be your review for the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 5, episode 17. So we pick up where we left off with Robin and Giselle having a conversation with Candace about the letter she wrote for Monique. She said, "Listen, I'm gonna let Candace know our last night here because I just don't want to ruin the rest of my trip. Okay, that way I tell her I know she gonna be mad. I know she gonna feel some kind of way, and then I can take my happy butt right on back to DC and keep it moving." So they head on out. They go down to the natural springs. It's all great. It's all good. Um, the springs is cold as hell, but the ladies are down there. They're having photo shoots and stuff, honey. And a couple of little side conversations go down to the springs. So first of all, Candace puts on an impromptu music video for her song, and I think it might be the first time the ladies are hearing like the little go go remix, and okay, that was cute, whatever, whatever. Then we had a conversation with Giselle and I mean not Ashley, Giselle and Candace, where she's like, "How you feel about Karen these days? Do you trust her and all of that?" And you know, um, um, Candace was like, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it all out. And I just don't understand. I'm not rehashing none of this, but I really don't understand what. They, anyway, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Ashley whips out her boobs and she pumps because that's what she does. Um, did anything else interesting happen down to the springs? I don't know. Listen, listen. It wasn't really that deep. Of course they were drinking more pancha, child. They was drinking more pancha, honey. But that's pretty much like I don't know. That was pretty much it. They talked about before they left. They talked about how they're gonna have the dominatrix party the next night. That's gonna be their last night, their little finale. So Giselle and Ashley are actually putting that together. So they talked a little bit about the party or whatever. So then the next day, no, later on that day, they go out to dinner, and while they're at dinner, they look like they have a nice dinner and everything. And Karen finally has a drink. Now, why they give a damn? You know what? This is the worst group to be around if you're trying to like do some things, because they are really making a big deal about the fact that Karen is not having a drink. And I'm thinking to myself, why does it freaking matter why she's not having a drink? Maybe she's not having a drink because the last time she had a drink, she said more than she wanted to say. Maybe she really does have an ulcer. Y'all Googling whether the woman really got an ulcer or not. Maybe she got a drinking problem and she's in AA, but she don't want to tell y'all that. But y'all are terrible because y'all are making such a big deal about this woman deciding whether or not she gonna have a drink or not, and like it's really y'all business. Giselle, it is not your damn business. Then they start having a conversation about whether you send your man naked pictures when you out of town and how the men act when you're out of town. And Candace proceeds to take topless pictures at the table with just a towel holding and sends it to Chris. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. At the dinner table, like I ain't mad about you sending pictures to your husband. Like that's between you and your husband. But I'm saying at the dinner table though, I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, so the next day, it's their last day in town, and they go to the Poncha factory because they've been drinking these ponchas the whole damn time. So they go to the Poncha factory and they get in these side by side cars, and that looks like fun. They worried about it being safe and not child getting on that damn motorcycle and head on down to the Poncha factory, and everybody has a Poncha, including Karen. She says she don't drink a whole lot because she don't want to you know, because again she ain't trying to drink a whole lot. Shoot. And then everybody realizes that the Robin's website is up and everybody sees themselves except for Karen. And Robin says, well, the pictures didn't come out that nice and I just didn't want to put a picture up that wasn't flattering. And Karen was like, it's cool. We good. It's cool. So anyway, um, they get back to the hotel and they're sitting by the pool, and of course they're, having more drinks, honey. They having more drinks. Um, Giselle talks about how she's trying to work on opening up and being more, I guess, vulnerable to Jamal and that kind of thing. And it's a work in progress and blah, blah, blah. So Karen lets the ladies know that she is starting a wig company and she is having, going to the wig business, honey, and she is having a wig shift with a bang party. Remember the big wig shift that day? They was down to the park and Karen, the fly was trying, and Karen had to shift her wig. So that's cute. You playing off of, that little situation or whatever. And first of all, you got hating ass Giselle talking about some Karen always starting new businesses. I mean, what's going on? She always starting new businesses. How about you focus on one? Where the fuck is Every Hue Beauty? Where it go? Where is that? Can I buy some? Can I go on the website and get me some foundation? Can I, Giselle? So don't you be worried about the Dom, because the Dom is still on the shelves as far as I know. And now she's starting her own company. Listen, you supposed to diversify. I mean, I can't even get the word out. Diversify shit. Y'all know what I'm saying. So you just a hater. Then Robin gonna say, listen, let's just cut to the chase. Did you invite Monique? Karen was like, no, I'm not, because, it just ain't the time. Like, y'all still ain't at a place where y'all really need to be around each other. Cool. So then we getting ready for the party. They rented out a room. Excuse me. They rented out a room, in the hotel. They got a nice little layout or whatever. Ashley says, listen, since I done had the baby, I ain't felt real sexy. But you know what? Tonight, I'm kind of feeling my sexy a little bit. And I done found all my little tricks and toys that I had up in the room. Although I bought some clean stuff here. But it did make me go through my old stuff and kind of feel a little way about it. Like maybe I might want to pull it out for Michael when I get home, honey. So they get upstairs, they set up or whatever, and they got, all the stuff that you would expect to have at a dominatrix party, toys and things and whips and chains and props and all kinds of stuff. And it looked cute. And the winner of the night, I would have to say, is Candace. Candace did that. Candace was everything. Okay, I ain't gonna be mad. I ain't even gonna front. Candace's little outfit was cute. It was real cute, And so they, they do what they do. They have the food and they're playing the games. Now listen, I probably learned more about these ladies than I wanted to know. They were asking, when was the last time you gave a blowjob? And Giselle said before she left. And all I could think was, ugh, you gave Jamal Brown a blowjob? Karen said, y'all, Karen said she retired her mouth. I ain't never heard of no shit like that before. She said she retired her mouth. I ain't never heard of no shit like that before, y'all. She retired her mouth, okay? She said it's been about 2.5 years since she has pleasured Ray. No wonder y'all having intimacy problems, girl. Now, I don't know if that's true or if Karen just didn't want them in her business. But neither here nor there. I didn't want to know. Because I don't want to picture none of that. Okay? Then, what was the other question they asked? Where you like to be touched? It was something else they asked that I was like, I didn't need to know that. It was something else. So then they started asking Ashley about, her and Michael's, sex life, getting into like their threesomes and stuff, and sort of how it went down. Now, Ashley keeps telling this same ass story about the girl down to the concert, but you made it seem like you and Michael had a lifestyle. Now, maybe that's the only story that you have that included a woman in a threesome. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just asking. But I just feel like you made it seem like it was a lifestyle, but you keep telling the same story over and over again, child. I don't know. Anyway. So, the ladies are having a good time. Everything is flowing. It was good. They, of course they got to give us the montage of them dancing and all kinds of stuff, right? Then Ashley tells Candace the situation. She tells Candace that she wrote the letter for Monique. And Wendy asked a very good question. Wendy said, well, what did the letter entail? I mean, was it a character letter for Monique, or was it this is not what she said, but basically this was, to get to the answer. And Ashley explained that it was a letter basically describing how things went down with her and Ashley. Her and Candace last year at her house or whatever. And so, of course, Wendy was like, so basically, you're assassinating Candace's character. And Ashley was like, no, that's not what it is. It's, I just don't want, to see Monique go to jail. And of course, Candace is still stuck on, oh, well, she assaulted me, her ass need to go to jail. And Candace responded the way you would expect Candace to respond. And I'm not saying Candace is wrong. I ain't saying Candace is wrong. But here's the shit. I think we were almost okay until Robin stirred the fucking pot. Robin said, but didn't you say you did this sort of as revenge against Candace for what she did to you? Robin, that was some shit starting stuff you did. That was some shit starting stuff. So Ashley was like, well, I did say that makes us even now. I think that sort of made it worse. I think that's what kind of took it over the top. And so, of course, from there, it sort of erupted. Wendy talking about that's some snake shit. That was, unnecessary. I don't believe you did that. And Ashley was like, listen, you can feel the way you feel. And, of course, Candace basically cussed Ashley out. Ashley was like, okay, cool. That's how you feel. I'm out. Deuces. See y'all back in D.C. She got up and left. Then Karen, now, of course, all the attention turns to Karen. And at the end of the day, y'all, I'm not going to rehash this whole thing. But basically, they want Karen. Karen keeps telling them she's neutral. And they won't accept that Karen doesn't want to choose a side. That she wants to stay neutral. And they're acting like if Karen stays neutral, then it's then she's betraying Candace. And Candace was like, I've been loyal to Karen, and Karen, I was so close to Karen, and I can't believe Karen this. And Karen was like, listen, I know things that y'all don't know. And of course they were like, well, what is it that you don't know? Well, Monique done let Karen read what Candace wrote in her court documents. Candace wrote in the court documents that she threw a drink on Monique. Now she said she did it in defense. But Monique has been saying all along that Candace threw the drink at her. And Candace actually put it in her court papers, but of course Karen can't say that because she wasn't supposed to see it, so she can't really defend it. It was one of those things where she probably shouldn't have said nothing at all. Because they were like, well, what is it that you know that we don't know? Because we were all at the same place. Which is true. But you don't know what she wrote in her court documents, and Karen does. Now, again, I'm not rehashing. I'm not arguing. I don't care. Don't nobody put in the comments. I don't care. It's over. It happened 10 weeks ago. I'm just telling you what happened in the episode. Okay? Okay. And so Karen leaves. And again, that pretty much broke up the party. But again, I just don't understand. Why y'all don't understand that Karen just, like, here's the thing. You can have a friend that can make a bad decision. That doesn't mean you throw the whole fucking friendship away. And I'm not understanding why I understand the women who were never friends with Monique. I get that. Giselle, Robin, y'all was never friends with Monique. But for Karen, who was friends with Monique, I don't understand why y'all don't understand. Okay, she made a mistake. She screwed up. But you gonna throw the whole damn friendship away because somebody fucked up? Like, damn, I don't want to be friends with y'all. God darn. Then, of course, Candace brings up the fact, like, well, Monique is playing you. We sat at Monique's house and Monique talked cash shit about you, Ashley. Monique doesn't care about you. She talked cash money shit about you. And Ashley was like, I don't care. Like, that's fine. I don't care that she talked about me. I don't care. That's not going to change how I feel. That's not going to change why I did what I did. It is what it is. Baby. So, of course, they went back to the room. Ashley called Michael. Candace called Chris. And, of course, Chris confirmed the same conversation that Monique was talking cash shit about Ashley and Michael and how she ain't like her or whatever. And then Candace brought up Karen. And Chris was like, listen, you keep trying to make her choose a side and she's not going to. Leave it alone. Just focus on the people who, have chosen your side. Like, don't focus. You can't be focused on that. And I agree with him to a certain extent. I agree you can't make her choose a side. She'd have told you she's not going to choose. Piece of hair. She'd have told you she's not going to choose a side. But again, don't equate that to she's not your real friend because she won't choose your side. Anyway. And then Ashley was talking to Michael, honey. And Michael was like, listen, I don't like her. I don't like her husband either. It's whatever. Bring your ass home. Come get this damn baby so I can go back to the script club. Okay? Okay, that's pretty much the episode. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in them comments. Peace.